What's going on, YouTube? Just real quick. So, here's the deal. So, some of you guys know about my mastermind, and let me just tell you a little bit what's going on and some of the frustrations that I see that basically ring true to a lot of people there and a lot of people who are watching this video. I've came to the conclusion right now that everybody's an entrepreneur. Everybody has had an idea of something that they want to do, something that they want to try to make happen. Whether that's a product, whether that's a business, a service, whatever it is, it's something, and you just don't know how to get it started. And I always didn't know it, and I'm still, going down that path. But there's one thing that I do have. The determination, and I do have some systems in place of some things that you need to put some attention on that can help you move toward this process. And I want to say this, I started this mastermind months back, and it's been going good, and I've noticed some traits that are holding a lot of people back. So what I'm saying today is that at the price that I have my mastermind for now, I'm going to go ahead and keep that price up to the end of next week. Now that we talked about price, let's forget about that for a second, and let's talk about something that I think a lot of people are suffering from. You hate your job. You want to leave. So then I get a lot of people that call me and say, hey man, I'm ready to leave. I'm done with it. I can't take it no more. What do I do next? And you're going to find out that that's the wrong way to approach it. Because you're approaching it from an emotional standpoint, and you're about to starve. And then you think that once you quit the job, that for some reason all your problems are about to go. But you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what your passion is. You don't know what's the next step is. You don't know how to even start a business or even what to look out for. You don't know how much money you should have. This is a number of things. So I'm inviting you right now, for those of you who come in here and watch my videos and say things like, good point, good point, good point. Because guys, I don't know about you, but I'm not getting any younger. And the time is now. The time is not 6 months from now, because you don't know what you may have. Some of you right now have family members that are depending on you, kids that are looking up to you and saying, Dad, what are you going to do? I'm going to follow your lead, but what is it? It's time. It's time to stop being afraid. It's time to stop thinking about what you're going to do. You got to do it now. It's not something miraculous is going to happen later that's going to turn you into this non-shy person. That's going to turn you into this thing. It's not some lightning bolt that's going to come from the sky that's going to do that for you. You got to want it. You have to want it yourself. I said you have to want it yourself. And I can tell you right now that no other human being that has made it is better than you. They had to go through the same process and do the same things that we're doing in the mastermind. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to be pretty in the beginning. You're not going to see any money right away, because that's not the phase for it. The first phase is the learning phase, which is to put the mastering the craft and education, and how much education you should be giving yourself on a daily basis, and how you should continuously do this. This is it, guys. The Michael Jordans and the Stephen Currys and all those guys, they had hours and hours and hours and thousands of hours in practice. So if you're ready to jump off the cliff, I'm going to keep this price after next week, because right now, to be honest, my time is about that much. I get people on a daily basis that are hitting me up saying, hey man, I need to spend 5 minutes for you, and everything's real quick, but I'm only one person. That's why I have to do it in a group setting, and I have to do it that way, because I can't, I can't no longer do it, because people, when it comes to coaches, people are very stingy with their time, right? So if you want to get in a group where everybody's helping everybody, and there is no room for you getting put down and why you didn't do it that way or whatever. Nope, that's not it. So the link will be in the description box. Join it by the end of next week. Join it now. Get started. Get your week started off correctly. And this is not all about the money. When I started YouTube 4 or 5 years, and been in this business, making videos for free, I actually started to connect with like-minded people and share the things I've learned, But we're at a journey now where if I could give it to you for free, I would. But it's not, it can't, everything in life can't be free. And I'm learning that sometimes if I put things out there for free, there's a certain demographic that looks for free things. And sometimes, and that may be you, but looking for things for free won't get you to the promised land. We can invest in cars, we can invest in trips and all these other things. But when it comes to investing in ourselves, we become stingy. And that's why we may not be getting the results that we want. So with that said, guys, thank you. Hopefully everything is going good. And until next time, signing off.